that's not obnoxious. That one's a little bit better. Hi guys! Hello! Hi guys! Okay, I'm ready today. I'm ready, mostly. We're gonna make some cheesecake brownies and some egg loaf, and that's it. Because I didn't really want to do this. I didn't mind doing it, just because I do it every Monday, but I was definitely ready to relax for the night, so. Did anybody do anything exciting this weekend, or I don't know how many people had to work and stuff like that, so. Hey guys, thanks for coming. So I prepped this time. Super smart. I pre-measured everything. If you want to know about all the flu sucks. If you need amounts for all this, then look it up on her website. Nom Nom Yum. Hey, camping and keto go well together because a lot of the stuff that you can eat then, not that bad. Yeah, I have such a bad time whenever I'm not at work. I keto eat a lot. Yeah, these brownies are delicious. I actually just washed my hair, so this is the freshest y'all have ever seen my hair. It was like almost 10 days of not washing it since it was the weekend. Disgusting. Alaska State Fair, I bet that's fun. Do you eat a lot of the different treats and stuff they have? Like at our fair, that's like a super, super huge deal, is to eat like all the different things, and they have like awards and stuff like that. Alright, so I'm going to kind of start cooking. First we're making the cheesecake brownies. You make the cheesecake part first, the brownie part second. I actually have my laptop up right here, over here, so that I can look it up. Wait. Yeah, that's right. So let's do it. Okay, so first, it says put the rack on the bottom 2/3 of your oven. I've already done all that. My oven's been on for a while. So I have the cream cheese, which it's 1 block of cream cheese, and then the sugar in this, and I'm going to beat it until it's fluffy in a bowl. Yeah, I'm not going to work out. I'm sorry. I'm not a workout person. I don't want to do that in the middle of cooking and hurt myself. That just sounds like me gonna hurt myself. Alright, so we're making and the last time I made these guys, I made them on live, and they turned out fine, but they were ugly. God, they were so ugly. So, we'll see how they turn out this time. Last time I didn't follow the directions very well. So, gonna beat the cream cheese and the sugar. So the sugar that I use for my stuff is this one. Hi, thanks for coming by and saying hi to me. I appreciate you. So this is the sugar substitute I use. I get it from Walmart. It's $6.98 or something like that. Super, super cheap. Okay, so I have the bowl. I think my phone's a little bit closer than it normally is. There we go. Okay, so bowl, I'm going to beat this for a minute and let it get fluffy, and then we'll add the other stuff in. So in the recipe, she says use room temperature eggs. If you forgot to take eggs out and you're like about to start cooking, something that you can do that helps is you can put the eggs in room temperature water and let them sit there for 15 minutes, and they come to temperature really fast. I'm going to get water so we can make sure we get some water in today. Yeah, I'm sure the Texas one's a tad bigger. Okay, so I'm going to beat this. I had the cream cheese sitting out for a while now, so it should be coming together pretty easily. right. It is a keto sugar. It is pure, which is a mix between stevia and erythritol. So it doesn't have that weird cooling effect to me. Everybody's different. Honestly, after you use stevia a time or two, you don't taste that weird cooling effect as much. You just kind of get used to it and it doesn't even exist. So if you're having a tough time getting through that, it gets better. Sorry, I always turn off my AC whenever I'm like doing stuff around my house and it gets really hot in here because the oven's on. Okay, the cream cheese is done. Egg and vanilla is next. So I got my room temperature egg that I had out earlier. 1 egg and then vanilla is the next thing. Which I have right here. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Just whatever vanilla you get from any supermarket. It's really easy. Thanks for coming by, and I'm here to always answer any questions. That's a tablespoon. 1 teaspoon. All right, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Why room temperature? Hi Soul, I miss you. I guess it's because it cooks differently than cold eggs do, which is the same with like bacon cooks differently than cold bacon does. So that could be it. The science, I don't know. You know, I don't know that. This is Nom Nom Yum's cheesecake brownie recipe. I've made it before. It's really, really good. Mine doesn't come out pretty, but most of them come out really nice. If you let everything come to room temperature, it mixes together so well. You know, I don't know why she says not to use stevia. She actually came in here the first time and I did never get to ask her. I don't mind pure. I've made this with the same stuff over and over again before and it's never made any issue. So, if you want the recipe, it's on her website. I don't try to give out other people's recipes because, I mean, she created it, not me. Everything is measured with a scale, which I'm going to actually show y'all how to use a scale to measure your stuff. Let me beat this for a second. There you go. Somebody knows the answer. Alright. So that part's done. Stick those in there for a second. I made some gummy bears today, and they are funky. The recipe's right here, guys. I know there's that. It's a lot of different stuff that has to do with my family. Look, here's Megatron. Hi. Okay, so the next part is the cake part. Butter, sweetener, cocoa powder, and salt. So we got butter, sweetener, salt, and I'm going to show you how to actually measure the cocoa powder. You're going to need a scale for this. Most baking is for a scale. A scale is needed. Not most baking recipes are scaled, but scaling things gives you different like measurements. So, hello, Chris. How's it going? I've been actually wondering where you've been lately. I haven't talked to you. I don't think I talked to you the entire week last week, which is very weird. All right, so I need 80 grams of cocoa. So I'm going to show you how I'm doing this over here. So you put your bowl on your scale like this. You press tar or tear, and it puts it at a 0, so that means the bowl, and then I'm going to put 80 grams of this in there. Just going to use a regular spoon. So you see how it's going up? It's at 25 now. I'm just going to keep adding until it says 80 grams. So I'm at 45 right now. 62. 78. 81. Done. So I don't know if y'all can see that number or not. I'm not sure. Where's the cat? I don't know where the cat is. Diesel. Okay, so okay. All right, I'm gonna mix this really quick. Then I'm gonna put it in the microwave and to melt it all together. It says you can do it in a on the stove. It's a little bit too much work for me. I'm not gonna watch it. So that's not gonna mix, so I give up on that already. Okay, so y'all want to see the gummy bears I made today? Look at this sheet of gummy bears. One, it's like this because I didn't use the right gummy bear thing. So I made watermelon, and they smell really, really good, right? But they're not sweet enough at all. They don't have enough, like, flavor in them. I use my one-on-one flavors. So they're very, very gummy, and they're, like, shelf stable. They're not, like, weird feeling. I got the recipe from Keto, but I kind of changed it because I didn't want to use fake Jello. I just wanted to use this. So this actually worked out really well. Yeah, I'm not actually going to eat these. I just wanted to show y'all them. They didn't turn out very good. Okay, I'm not going to post the recipe. The recipe, I put the person that created its name, and you can find it on our website. You can Google it. I won't ever post somebody else's recipe. I'm a big no-no person about that. Somebody else spent the time to create this recipe, and I did not. So that's me giving them credit. Giving them, you know, traffic to their site for being the awesome person that they were to create this recipe. So, alright, so I'm mixing together the sugar and the chocolate. It's coming together really well, if y'all can see. Soul! They turned out, I'm gonna make you some. Like, they're shelf stable, and they, like, actually, they smell really good, but they just don't taste. They're just not very sweet. Like, they need more sugar in them, but they're really good, actually. These are good. I didn't really know what I was doing, and I probably should get some real gummy bear, like, things. Alright. So, I need to add the eggs and the almond flour to this. Sorry, I was not well prepared at all, again, like normal. I don't know where my other bag is. I got like 3 bags going right now. They look chewy. They are super chewy. I like super chewy gummy bears, so they're exactly what I was looking for. So somebody else might like them as chewy, but that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to put almond flour into, I'm going to use a bigger bowl now because I did not use a bigger bowl. I needed a bigger bowl. Okay, it's Keto's gummy recipe, but instead of using a box of Jello, I just used 12 more packs of gelatin, because that's how much gelatin is in a box of Jello. I just don't want, like, maltodextrin or whatever their sweetener is that they put in the Jello. So, this is going to be, I think it said 70 grams of almond flour, so I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to put it on my scale. Yep, 70 grams. So I'm going to put this on my scale and measure out 70 grams. Yeah, the gummy bears I'm really excited about. I used just regular gelatin. I can show you the box. And then I used my one-on-one flavors for watermelon. And then I used some pure and mixed it all together. That's way too much flour, guys. I was not paying attention. Just needed 70. Alright, 70. So I'll link the thing first. So the scale I'm using, I got from Amazon. I think it's on my Amazon Marketplace thing. Just break it. This is just the regular scale. Has the on and off in the tar, and then it can change the unit. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to mix this in the bowl because it's too big. All right. Almond flour and eggs. I'm sure I'm doing this out of order now because I'm just trying to mix it together. 2 eggs and almond flour. I haven't made this since the last time I made it on live, so this might not be that great. The scale, I don't know the brand of the scale I have either. I'll put it on my Marketplace so y'all can see it. There's so many scales out there. You can use whatever you like or that works best. I'm gonna get some cream cheese into the brownie. Darn. I have yet to make this brownie and it to look beautiful, so we're gonna see how this comes out this time. Thanks for coming by, guys. I appreciate it. This was just kind of, I know it's a holiday, so some people aren't really active on, I don't do holidays. Like, today was just a day off for me. I went and did laundry. Just stay, if you're just starting keto and you want some tips, just stay under 20 grams of carbs. That's it. That's the only tip. It's the only thing you need to know. Stay under 20 grams of carbs. Follow some keto people. Eventually you'll pick up on all the other stuff. You don't need to know everything when you start. It's another thing. You don't need to know everything when you start. If you want to start keto, just start. You don't have to know. You don't have to know anything, but only eat 20 grams, 20,000. To eat 20 grams of carbs a day. And then eventually you'll learn what works for your body and what you can and cannot eat and what you should and should not eat and things like that. You don't have to know that when you start keto. I mean, none of us knew any of that stuff. I still learn stuff about keto constantly, or see people that different things work for them differently than they work for me. So, yeah, I know, right? I could probably eat 20,000 carbs of just Cheetos at any point in time. Okay, so my brownie's done. Here's the brownie part. I've mixed it together. So I'm gonna put it in a container, not container. Yep, this is right. Okay, so I'm going to put most of it in the bottom of this, and then I'm going to pour the cheesecake on top, and then I'm going to put some more of this in there. So you do have to do electrolytes at the beginning. If you're eating a well-balanced diet, it shouldn't affect you that bad. But yeah, if you get a headache and things like that, make sure you get enough water in, get your electrolytes in. I ate a lot of pickles when I started to make sure I didn't feel bad. You're probably still going to feel bad anyways. I mean, honestly, because you're detoxing from something that your body's really, really used to having. And the more, if you ever do fall off keto, your body will get used to going back into fat adaptation pretty fast. So the flu won't be nearly as bad. The carb manager, you know, you don't need to, I mean, you can use like a macro calculator and put the macros into like MyFitnessPal. I've never used that carb manager thing. I don't know how that thing works very well. Maybe somebody else can definitely help you out, but I always just did my own macros off of Ruled Me and just followed them on my app. So I don't know the net carbs on these. Everybody's ingredients are different, so whatever your ingredients are, you add them all up that you put into this bowl and divide them by how many times you cut it. Almond flour doesn't really have a flavor. I mean, it probably tastes like almonds if you just took a whole mouthful of it, but it kind of is like just a regular flour. Okay, so urine strips. Urine strips are great when you first start keto. As soon as you're fat adapted, you might not see as much color on the strips because now your body's using those ketones to energize yourself and give yourself energy, so you might not see color anymore, and at that time you probably need a blood ketone meter. So I count net carbs. Because if not, I wouldn't get nearly as many vegetables as I like, and I love vegetables. So, okay, so I'm going to pour the cheesecake part into the brownies. Ooh, this smells really good. Alright, cheesecake brownie part, and then I'm going to put little dollops of this stuff in here. Little dollops of this stuff. I'm super technical over here. Oh, I'm sorry, if you eat the whole thing at once, you're going to feel really gross, I promise. Thanks for coming, everybody that is watching me. I appreciate y'all. We're going to make egg loaf next, and I'm going to put it in a waffle maker, so if that's something you're interested in. How long does it take to be fat adapted? Everybody's really different, so it just kind of depends on your body. Some people it's like 4 days, some people it's like 8 days. It could be more than that. some people, it's immediate. I mean, it just depends on your body. And the more you keto, the long, you know, like, if I were to eat something off keto now, I would be pretty fat and I didn't get back into keto pretty fast. Because I've been keto for like 195 days or something like that. I don't know what the word is today. We haven't really talked about it. Dallas meetup news. This did this to me last time. So, see, it's in big chunks. I'm going to try to break it up and like move it around a little bit. My cake never turns out right, guys. So, whatever. We're just going to mix it in. So this weekend I went to this really cool, cooking class at Premier Grill with, this guy Joe that I met through Keto actually. And they have like a room that maybe I'm going to try to get and see if Joe can come out and like cook for us. Joe was in here earlier. I don't know if he's still in here. So here's the brownie. I'm going to stick it in there. It didn't swirl. It never swirls for me, guys. Like I can't. My cookies are always too wet. I mean, the brownies part's always too wet. So, whatever. I'm going to stick it in there. I don't know how long. $23 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 23 minutes. Shit. I have to move the grate. I didn't move the grate. Dang it. So, I don't use Crystal Light. I actually use, if you are looking for something to add to your water, I like Go Ultima. It has electrolytes. It tastes really good and it's sweetened by stevia. I can show you the package really fast. So, this is what I like instead of Crystal Light. Crystal Light has fake sugars in it and I don't know what they are. This is just stevia. It tastes really good. I really like Ultima. They're pretty good. Electrolytes is always a bonus too. So, coconut flour is way different than almond flour, and you can look on her website to see if she gives an equivalent, because I don't know what it would be. You could also make your own almond flour. It's really easy, so that's something you could maybe look into. Yeah, you're always going to get, like, the small reaction on the urine strips, because you are still creating ketones, and you're probably not using every single one of them. That's why I said sometimes you stop seeing color. That's not the same for everybody. It really, really, really depends. So, I don't use Perfect Keto. I don't use any fakes. No, I don't want to say fake. I don't use any supplements like that or anything like that. So, okay, egg loaf recipe. We can do it right now while we're talking. Let me get my handy dandy waffle maker. BFF Soul got me this for my birthday last year, and I just started using it, which I feel so dumb about because it is awesome. So what I do is I put a piece of foil down underneath it, so if anything runs out, it just runs on the foil, and then I can just throw the foil away. Not that big of a deal. Yeah, it doesn't. Mine's never cute. It's always gonna be ugly, but I'm still gonna eat it. It's gonna taste delicious. So, yeah, we're gonna do something, and our meetup's it's gonna be fun. I'm really excited about it, and we're working on it right now. So. Some people that fast over 24 hours, they're not hungry because their body is using energy it's making, and you don't have to eat. You don't have to eat sometimes. Like, I was keto, like, fasting for a really long time, and I just didn't feel the need to eat. The urine strips are always going to be less accurate than the blood ketone meter. The blood ketone meter is always going to be less accurate than going to a doctor's lab. That's just how that kind of works. Sorry, I put the thing in the oven already. I'll show it to y'all when it gets out. The Ultima doesn't do 100% of all the stuff you need. You'd have to check to see what you personally need. How do you get involved? Send me a message if you want to talk about the keto meetup, where me and Sol and Denise are planning it right now. So that's something, if you want to help out, let me know. We're not looking for help, mind you, but if there's something you can do for maybe a venue or something, let me know. I'm just not sure how many people we have helping. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. How long have you been in maintenance? I've been in maintenance for a month and a half now. I'm at like 139 pounds because I love to eat now. I did hit my goal though, which was really cool while I was in maintenance, so that was neat. For the egg loaf, I'm doing 4 eggs, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and 2 tablespoons of butter. I don't use a whole bunch of butter because it doesn't, I don't think it needs that much butter, so. So I did eat brownies and stuff when I was trying to lose. It doesn't work. So to be very strict and make sure I was actually losing weight, I cut out the brownie treats and stuff like that and just stuck to egg loaf, because egg loaf I could measure didn't have almond flour in it. Almond flour does have some carbs in it, guys, so eating too much of it will stall your weight loss. I mean, you just can't eat that much. That light, I don't know if that's better or worse. You can't eat that much almond flour and still expect to lose weight. Thanks for following me. I appreciate it, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up now. Good suggestion. Okay, if you're new to keto and you haven't read ruled.me, which is a website, go read that first. Everybody in the keto community, we don't mind helping out people, and we don't mind giving out information and like answering questions, but you have to, is this better looking? You have to be able to go learn for yourself a little bit, because not everybody's going to want to answer every single question, especially because a lot of it's on the internet. So, alright, we got melted butter, we got 4 eggs, and then 4 ounces of cream cheese. Oh, dropped an egg in there. Pure doesn't stall my weight loss. Maltodextrin does. Products with wheat in it does. Dextrose does. Any of those fake sugars that are in Starbucks drinks stall me, period. They didn't at the beginning, but then once I got closer and closer to goal, I stopped with the other light. Okay. Once I stopped using like a lot of the other fake sugars, I lost a lot more weight. So, I've been keto for 2 years and 9 months or something like that. Quite a little bit of time. Gaining and maintenance, I mean, you still can't overeat. You still can't eat a lot of carbs. Overeating fat will make you gain weight. I mean, a lot of stuff can make you gain weight. Overeating is a big deal. A lot of people don't think they're overeating when they really, really are. When I started measuring my food, I realized how much I was even overeating. That's why I wasn't losing weight. So that's something to think about. All right, egg loaf in here, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 4 eggs, 2 tablespoons of butter. I am going to add the waffle. Hey, Kitty, Diesel, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Kitty cat. So I'm going to use the waffle. It's the Belgium one from 101 Flavors in here. I'm going to put 15 drops in here, and then smell it whenever it's done mixing. But this is kind of cool because it makes it taste more like an actual batter. To figure out, let me count this. Hang on 1 second. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So to figure out my macros, I went to the Ruled Me website and used the macro calculator to decide where my body was and what I needed to do. I've never used another calculator. It was my favorite calculator. That's just what I did that. So 101 Flavors is oil and artificial flavoring. This one's the Belgian waffle one. I used the watermelon one for my gummy bears that I made earlier. That I should have put more sugar in, or they would have been way better. So this is my egg loaf. I'm not adding cinnamon and vanilla. I don't add those things to it. Doesn't need it. So egg loaf, and then I'm just going to use the immersion blender. Oh, this bowl sucks for this, because this is not a real bowl. Not a real bowl. This sucks. Okay. That's actually literally not going to work because I'm not using a real bowl. That's awesome. Alright, to get a real bowl to make this in. Alright, let me scroll up again. This immersion blender they have at Walmart, I think it's like 23 bucks or something like that, and it comes with a little cute thing. I have one on my Amazon list too that has like both. Ooh, did you do the one-on-one flavor? I mean the Nush cake thing? Oh man, those Nush cakes are so good. Guys, if you don't like to bake and you want some kind of cake item, the Nush cakes are just so good. And you know, I tried them early last year. They were like in a crate that I got, and they were not good. I did not like them at all. And I even told Soul, I was like, these are not good. They like redid their whole recipe, and they're so much better. Like they did such a good job of making them so much better. So it turns to pure liquid. I'll show y'all. See? Just liquid. Ooh, I like the blueberry one a lot, actually, too. It's pretty good. The ones I got had such a weird flavor. Which ones did you get that had a weird flavor? Yeah, the amount of dishes I do after live is insane. But it's okay. It's all for good reason. I bought my boyfriend, thank you boyfriend of awesomeness, bought the big industrial Costco size dishwasher tablets for me. So it's we'll be all right with all these bowls. So I use the 30% less fat cream cheese, so I don't have to make it do anything in the microwave, which really helps. So I'm gonna spray. Yeah, the dishes, they don't bug me. It's not that big of a deal. I don't mind doing them. So I'm gonna spray my waffle maker with, this is just coconut oil from Winco. Not that big of a deal. So the reason I don't add sugar, vanilla, I don't add anything in my egg loaf is because I put Carrie's on it, sugar-free syrup. I don't need any more flavoring. I am gonna add some more drops though, because I can't really smell it. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. I try to count, and that's for y'all because I don't care. So somebody's gonna ask me, how many drops did you put in it? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know, I squirted it 3 times. Like, that's not really a real measurement. So what I do is I put it in the egg loaf mixture, and then I smell it, and if I can smell it, I know I'll be able to taste it. That's pretty much the scientific way to do that. I don't know what website you're talking about. So one-on-one flavors is flavors.com. I have a coupon for them. Nush is Nush Foods. I have a coupon for them. I don't make any money off of that coupon at all. They just gave me a cool coupon. Oh, ruled.me. Ruled, RULED.me. It's the first keto website I ever used and really liked it. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm doing on the... I'm going to show y'all what I do. Okay, so here's the waffle maker. I'm just going to pour this into each one and fill it up. Alright, this makes about 2 to 3 waffles. It just depends on how big you like them or whatever. So I just closed it. I'm going to leave it there and they're going to get really big. I think that's it for right now. I don't have anything else to show y'all. Do y'all have any questions, comments, concerns? Alexa, how much time is left on the timer?
You have 10 minutes left.
We got 10 minutes until the brownies are done. So let's hang out for a minute. Ooh, Nisha does Canada too now. Awesome. Macros for what? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all in on a secret. I can't show y'all on here. If you ever need to know the macros on something, you can look at the nutritional label. Or if you're making something like those brownies, what you do is you take this and you do all the math and then divide by the portions that you are going to use. So the brownies are supposed to make like 16, so you do that math. It took me 2 years, 6 months, 28 days to hit my goal. I just know because I made a post about it not that long ago. So, how long in the waffle maker? I just check them until they start looking brown. When they start looking they don't really get crispy, they get fluffy. And once they are, I haven't had any of them burn in there yet. So I don't know how long until they burn, but I just kind of keep an eye on them, maybe 7 minutes or so. It's probably about the same time as a regular waffle. I'll show y'all. I don't know how long they've been in there. We'll time it next time, okay? We'll time it so we can know. Hit protein. Don't say go under 20 grams of carbs and then fill in the rest with fat. I did a lot of 90 to 100 grams of fat, 60 to 80 grams of protein, and then 20 to 30 grams net. So I subtracted fiber a day is how, whenever I was being really, really strict. And it gave me about 1,300 calories. So people without a gallbladder, I don't know. And I have a friend, her name's Kat, that didn't have a gallbladder. And she did a higher carb, like, so she did 50 to like 60 grams carbs, I think, a day to lose weight. And that helped her a lot. So I wish I knew more about that. I don't, but you just have to up your carbs and it should help. So yeah, my batter don't swirl. Stupid. It's okay. It's going to be beautiful anyway. I'm still going to eat it. So yeah, you can put it in MyFitnessPal. You can write it down, whatever you'd like. Are you happy with your body and health now? I'm very happy with where I am, the way I look. I am happy with all of it. I wouldn't change any of it. I wouldn't not lose weight again. This is where it's at. The scale doesn't bug me. I check the scale maybe 3 times a week now. I usually used to keep it and like write it down every day. I don't even care anymore as long as it doesn't go over a certain amount. I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Being in maintenance, I get to kind of be more, I mean, if I gain 3 pounds, I don't care. I mean, really, if it was like, okay, maybe tomorrow we don't need that much cheese, Sam, like, not a big deal. So, how much did you lose in 2 years? I lost about 60 pounds in 2 years, and then I lost the last 15 in the last 6 months or so. Okay, so the egg loaf, these are done. You can hear them kind of getting crispy. So I'm going to show them to you when they come out. No, I don't eat fruit. Berries, yes, but not very often. Okay. Have a timer light? It does have a timer light. I don't know how long that timer light is. I didn't read the instructions. Hey, Jen, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Did you get back? You have to be back by now. I don't have my gold box. See, I feel like some people have issues and some don't. Okay, so here's my egg loaf. I'm touching it. It's hot as fire. Ah! Well, dang it. Okay, so here's the waffle. It's very fluffy. It's not really crunchy. It's not like a Eggo waffle is. So some of them didn't fill up all the way. Not a big deal. So pretty on one side, ugly on the other. No big deal. I am going to respray this though, just so it doesn't. I probably don't even have to spray this, honestly. I'm just scared it's gonna get stuck. And then I'm gonna pour the rest of the batter on there. Which that made literally 2. Whoops. Oops. I'll have to clean that up later. If you count net and you go over 20 in total, because you don't break down net. So if it is fiber or a sugar alcohol, your body does not process it into glucose. It just passes through your body. So it doesn't really count as a carb because your body doesn't break it down like a carb. So you don't have to count them. You don't have to hit your fat. Let me say my speech about this because I have to quite often. If you are a bigger person and you have fat on your body and you go into ketosis, you're teaching your body to use fat as an energy source. Okay, step 1 done. Now that your body is using fat as an energy source, if you feed it fat constantly, will it ever use your stored body fat for energy at any point? Or will you stay the same weight and not lose any weight? Like, somebody tell me. Because to me, overeating your fat or eating more than your body is asking you to isn't doing yourself any favors. Because calories still count on keto. So if you're trying to hit all that fat all the time, why are you hitting 1,500 calories just to hit your fat? When you maybe aren't even hungry for it. And if you don't hit your fat, will your body start using the fat that's on your body instead? I mean, so some of it's just kind of logic to me. Like, anyways, so that's my whole spiel about that. I didn't exercise. I've never exercised on keto. It's something I should do, but I just don't. Thanks for watching me. I appreciate y'all. I don't know what time it is. Okay, we got about 15 minutes or so. Okay, so not too bad. Yeah, some people, I know the gallbladder thing, and I wish I knew more about that, and if somebody wants to teach me about it, send me a message about it, I'd love to be able to explain it to other people, because I know some people have succeeded with having no gallbladder and on keto. So, what flavor niche should I order? Okay, so I'm loving the cherry, but I do wish I had more carrot cake this time to put icing on. So for my icing, I've been using like a vanilla cupcake flavor or something to make the icing like a sweeter, nice, like flavor. So, zero carb whipped cream is really good. You could probably toast these and make these crispy for sure. So here's like, aren't they pretty though? They're really pretty. I think they're just gorgeous. So I really like these. So this one tastes like unsweet batter. Has no sweetness at all to it. But it's really good. Okay, so egg loaf is eggs. It's gonna be eggy. I'm sorry. It just is. I don't know how to... I mean, it's just pure egg. I mean, to make it not eggy would be amazing. I think if you fry it, it's not as eggy. Sorry, I'm eating with my mouth open. Yeah, I can't eat a stick of butter. Let me get something to drink. Sorry, guys. So, just to touch on the subject again, while I'm running around my apartment, I thought of this. When I wanted to start seriously losing weight, I cut my calories down, including my fat, and after fasting, I was producing more ketones because I feel like my body was having to make up for the food I wasn't eating. So I don't see why eating more food would help you lose weight. Yeah, your body uses things in these order. Alcohol, glucose, and then fat, I think, is the main three. So if you don't have glucose, it'll use alcohol. That's why keto people get super drunk. And then third, it does fat. So that's why you don't want to eat too many carbs, because that's what it's going to use first for energy. Yeah, so if you're overeating fat, why don't you could probably bring it down a little bit. Don't eat less protein. Always eat less fat if you feel like you're stalled. I don't eat fat bombs. I think they're really gross. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to, this one's huge! Keto that speaks Spanish. Keto Superwoman Keto Superwoman. Will you message me? Keto with Gabby, message me. I have about 5 women that are awesome that you should follow if you speak Spanish. And they actually do Spanish things, and stories and stuff like that. So they would be something good. Like, let me know. Thanks for everybody that's been watching me. I appreciate y'all. I don't know how much help I am. I'm just trying to tell y'all what works for me. And I hope it works for you too. If it doesn't, there's somebody out there that can definitely help you. I promise. Everybody's different. Let's see. Okay, this waffle is probably about done, guys. So this one's huge. I overdid it a little bit because I poured the rest of it in there. I've never froze the egg loaf. It's never lasted that long. Where are all y'all from? Hello. 4 minutes. I'm sorry. Alexa, stop. I've always done my calories when I was trying to lose weight at 1,300. Oh no, this needs to stay in here a little bit longer. We're gonna put that in there a little bit longer. And that's where I worked. Keto Wonder Woman, that's who it is. Thank you. I will always respond to messages. Every time I say that, I kind of regret it because I get a bajillion messages. but I respond to every single one of them. My inbox is usually on 0. I just want to help that one girl that's out there that's like me, that I didn't have anybody to help me, and I want to be that helping hand to somebody else, because you can do it. Everybody can do it. So I'm never catching up on these. Tracking, when I stalled, tracking became the biggest thing that helped me the most. So, alright, we're going to take this waffle out because it's just huge. Look how poofy this one is. Okay, I'm going to show y'all something just because this helped me a lot whenever I started. Look how big these are this time. There we go. Woo. Could you imagine these like as bread or something? I think these would be really good as bread. Okay, so I just want to do a demonstration really fast because I think this will be really interesting to some of y'all. So whenever I started tracking, butter is a really big tracking item. So I want to show y'all. Okay, I got 10 minutes so I can show y'all really fast. I'm going to show you what a tablespoon of butter looks like and 1 serving of cheese looks like. And I'm going to show y'all because this is what tracking makes a difference. So here we go. This is going to be a butter. So a tablespoon of butter is 7. Alexa, how much is a tablespoon of butter?
There are 0.031 pounds in 1 tablespoon of butter.
I think it is 14 grams. Alright, let's look at our box. 1 tablespoon is 14 grams. So I'm going to show y'all 14 grams of butter. I have my scale on. I'll show y'all actually. Can y'all see that number? Okay, so here's 0. I'm going to put 14 grams of butter in this little dish. I don't even plan on eating this. Alright, that's it. This is 1 serving of butter. And I know it doesn't, to me it's not a lot. This is how much butter you'd put on maybe just your broccoli or something. But look guys, this is it. This is 1 tablespoon. If you measure out 1 tablespoon, this is 100 calories, guys. This is not a lot of food for 100 calories. This is crazy. So, I'll show y'all some cheese next. That one, the cheese blew my mind. Alright, so 1 serving of cheese is 28 grams. So, hello. I don't know what, there we go. I'm not wearing makeup today. Alright, so 14 grams of cheese is probably going to be the end of this bag. So, put the bowl on there, get it to 0. 28. Little claw. This is 1 serving of cheese. 1 serving. This is it. This is 1 serving of cheese, guys. Do y'all see how tiny this... I'm not going to eat this cheese, apparently. See, this is it. This is 1 serving of cheese. And I'm showing this to y'all because when you start tracking and actually using a scale, this is so many calories. And it's literally just butter and cheese. Ranch is the same way. I'd waste ranch, but I don't want to. This is why you should measure. This is so eye-opening. This is why I haven't gained weight again. Because I know whenever I measure stuff out, I know about how much everything is. Because I did it for 3 months to try to lose weight. So, oh, our brownies. Dang it, guys. Alright, in the recipe, she says, let them be jiggly when they come out. Definitely jiggly. So, there's our cheesecake brownie. God, they smell really good. I've eaten like an asshole today. I didn't cheat, but I have eaten nothing but, like, so much stuff today I shouldn't have had. So, there's our brownies. We did that. We made our waffles. Which, here's our waffle. I'll show you the inside of it. See? Just regular old waffle with some syrup. Still just tastes like fried egg to me. So that's it. That's everything. Yeah, the measuring food is crazy. So this scale, I'll go put it in my Amazon thing, is the Eat Smart scale. I think it was $19. It's worth it. Buy the scale, guys. This will change your keto life, especially if you want to measure. 1 serving of cheese, 1 serving of butter. I'm actually gonna take a photo of these next to something, so y'all can see how much this really is, because this is not that much food. This is 110 calories of cheese. So, I'm gonna put this on my Amazon thing. I don't think there's anything else. Junk. Oh, junk. Let me tell you about the amount of pork rinds and dip I've eaten today. That's what I mean by junk. Like, I didn't have any, like, whole foods. Like, I had some vegetables. And then I ate pork rinds. My weight in pork rinds. I'll put my knives on there, too. I love my knives. I think my knives were $30. And it came with 6 awesome knives. I swear to God. Oh, come here. Dee just touched my leg and it freaked me out. I'll put my knives on there. I'll put my scale on there. Say hi, Dee. Say hi. Nothing? What are you doing? Gross. Cat fur. I hope y'all have a good night. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna save this and put it on YouTube. If you have any questions, you can message me. And I'm gonna go put a lot of stuff on my Amazon Marketplace. If there's something you're looking for, you have a question about that I use, let me know. I hope you'll have a good night. And I will see y'all tomorrow, because I have to work tomorrow. My Amazon list is on my bio link. So on my page, there's the link tree, and on there is my Amazon Marketplace. And it's literally just a whole bunch of stuff that I use. Has my mascara on there, my straightener that it's very humid in Texas, the foods I eat, things like that I've put on there so everybody can get to them and see exactly what I use. You don't have to buy them from Amazon. You can buy them from anywhere you'd like. I hope y'all have a good night. If y'all need anything, let me know. Thanks. YouTube channel is Keto Sam I Am. It's literally just this thing right here. I save this and upload it onto YouTube. So I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you.